The oldest minor league ballpark still in use is here in Florida, and it recently got a facelift. We're here at Jackie Robinson Ballpark.
Jeffrey Nielsen, known for coming up clutch, does it again. And that one is long. And that is the first career home run for the rookie John Ryan. And the War Eagles have just gotten their ticket to the Jmal Sports playoffs.
We're going. Our ticket is punched.
After weeks of preparations, we are finally here for the biggest event on the biggest stage we've seen yet, the 2026 Jmal Sports World Series. Hello everyone, I'm Michael Siebold and welcome into beautiful Daytona Beach, Florida, here inside Jackie Robinson Stadium. And as you can see, it is windy and is pushing towards that way, and the sun is kind of a glare, so that is something to keep in mind during today's game. Alright, so for Atlanta, we'll have Jeffrey Nielsen starting pitcher today. We'll have John Ryan playing short, and we'll have Campbell Whitford playing first. For the Washington War Eagles, we'll have Samuel Rhodes starting today on the mound, and we'll have Blake Nielsen at third, and we'll have Davis Montaigne at first. But before we head into this national anthem and player interviews, please enjoy this historic presentation to honor not only the stadium itself, but the history of the game.
When Jackie Robinson took the field for the Brooklyn Dodgers on opening day, April 15, 1947, he forever changed the face of Major League Baseball. Robinson was the first African American to play in the majors in the 20th century, shattering the so-called color barrier, a 50-year-old tradition of segregation. Initially shunned by fans and even his own teammates, the infielder focused instead on being the best in the game. Robinson's raw talent soon gave Dodger fans reason to look beyond his skin color. By the end of his first season, he had racked up 12 home runs and a league-leading 29 steals, and took home the league's Rookie of the Year award. In 1949, he was named the National League's most valuable player, with a batting average of .342. Robinson's success had opened the floodgates for fellow African Americans. Within the first 5 years of his career, another 150 black baseball players had been signed to the minor and major leagues. In 1962, Jackie Robinson became the first African American inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. His pioneering achievements, both on and off the field, broke down racial barriers and helped awaken America's conscience.
Starting pitcher for the Washington War Eagles, Samuel Rhodes. Starting first baseman for the Washington War Eagles, Davis Montaigne. And third baseman for the Washington War Eagles, Blake Nielsen. Starting first baseman for the Atlanta Attackers, the big man, Campbell Whitford. Starting pitcher for the Atlanta Attackers, Jeffrey Nielsen Jr. And shortstop, John Ryan.
Play ball!
I'm here with Washington War Eagles starting pitcher Blake Nielsen. Blake, how excited are you to play at the World Series here at Jackie Robinson Ballpark?
I couldn't wait to come here. It's such a nice view. Basically on an island right now. There's 3 bridges kind of separating us from mainland, so it's kind of fun. We're on an island and Jumbotron up there, so we connected to it. It's pretty cool.
Jumbotron. I'm here with the Atlanta Attackers captain Jeffrey Nielsen. Jeffrey, how excited are you to play at this historic ball?
We are so hyped. This is the 3rd oldest ballpark in the States that's still in action in the major league. So we're very excited. Of course, we got the full squad today. We're here at this venue. As you can see, it's probably the most beautiful venue we could have found. We're so excited to play here. It's so, coastal here, historic. We've got a stadium tour. We'll show that to you into the whatever we have coming out, documentary, whoever wins that. You guys are going to see all about the stadium. But, I'm kind of rocking on a bruised ankle here. We're still a little knocked up from about 10 days ago. I did get stepped on in basketball about 10 days ago. So having to come back, I'll throw the picture on screen, throw it on there. We're trying to nurse it, but we also have to be here for you guys. So the Attacker ready, 3-game series starting now. We're hyped.
Welcome on into Game 1 of the 2026 World Series in Daytona Beach at Jackie Robinson Ballpark. All right, up first for Washington, we have Samuel Rhodes. His first pitch will be a ball outside. That one is popped up towards third, and they collide into each other, but Johnny is the one who makes the catch. All right, batting second for Washington, we will have Davis Montaigne. And that one, a wicked pitch right at the corner. Second pitch is by him for strike 2. Swing and a miss. Jeffrey Nielsen with the strikeout. All right, batting third for Washington, we have Blake Nielsen on a brother-brother matchup to start the game. As the first pitch is by him for strike 1. 0-2 on Blake. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Jeffrey Nielsen as he'll strike out his brother. And that'll bring up the Atlanta Attackers on offense. Hitting first for Atlanta is John Ryan. And the first pitch he sees, he will foul off. 0-1 on John. And that hits him. So 1 on, no outs, and that'll bring up Jeffrey Nielsen to hit. So here's Jeffrey with 1 on, no outs. And that one almost hits him, but he ducks out of it. So it'll be 1-0. So 1-0 on Jeffrey with 1 on. And that one is grounded right back to Sam, but he will have no play. He will be safe. It's an infield single. So 2 on, no outs. And that'll bring up the big man, Campbell Whitford. So here's Campbell with no outs, 2 on. First pitch, he swings out of the zone for strike 1. So 0-1 on Campbell. 0-2 on Campbell, so that one is by him for strike 2. 1-2 on Campbell Whitford. And that one hits him in the hand. So the bases will be loaded for Atlanta. Washington can challenge if they elect to. After further review, it has been determined that Campbell Whitford did not lean in, so the bases will be loaded. And that'll bring up John Ryan again. John will swing and miss at the first pitch. 0-1 on John. 0-2 on John as that one is fouled off to the right side. 1-2 on John. And he's hit. That will walk in a run, and Atlanta will quickly take a 1-0 lead. So the bases are still loaded and there are still no outs, and that will bring Jeffrey Nielsen back up to hit. And that one is down low for ball one. That one is grounded, but it is fair. It rolled fair. Everybody is safe. It's another infield single. That one is grounded, but it's fair. It rolled fair. Everybody is safe. It's another. So there is an out at third. There was a guy tagged out at third. Campbell will swing and miss.
I text.
His first pitch. Campbell Whitford will take his hat off. And he'll watch that one go outside for a ball. And he will put his hat back on and flip it backwards. He's ready. And it'll be ball 3 as that one is down low. So Campbell Whitford in a 3-1 count. Hits one high, but Blake catches it. And John is out at second base. A double play for Washington. A great defensive play. Hits one high, but Blake catches it. And John is out at second base.
Good job, Campbell.
That was So top of the second inning, Atlanta's up 2-0. And that'll bring Samuel Rhodes back up. And he'll duck out of that one for ball 1. 2-1 on Samuel Rhodes. That one is a line drive to third. It's dropped by John. He'll throw, but it is not in time. Samuel Rhodes is safe at first. Atlanta can challenge. All right, after further review, Samuel Rhodes is safe at first. So it'll be an infield single. And that'll bring up Davis Montaigne. And that one will hit him. So 2 on, no outs for Washington. And that'll bring up Jeffrey's brother, Blake Nielsen.
Hi.
2-0 score still, but Washington putting some pressure on with 2 on and no outs, as the first one is outside for a ball, and that one is fouled back, and that one hits the top of the zone for strike 3. Jeffrey Nielsen will get the strikeout after getting 2 on. So 2 on, 1 out for Samuel Rhodes. And that one is fouled back. 0-1 on Sam. 0-2 on Sam. Is that one fouled back by me?
No way.
1-2 on Sam. That one is popped way up. John at third. Makes the catch. And he'll get Davis at second. Davis tried to tag up and get to third, but it was an out and he tried to get back, but he did not make it in time. It'll be a double play. Some nice defense in game 1 of the World Series tonight.
That was first one. I got it.
First pitch is hit high, and it is gone. John Ryan adds on to Atlanta's lead. A solo shot from the rookie, John Ryan. A bomb to center field.
Oh my goodness.
All right, pitching change for the Washington War Eagles. Blake Nielsen is coming in after Samuel Rhodes gives up the solo shot to John Ryan. All right, here comes Jeffrey Nielsen after the solo shot by John Ryan. And he'll face his brother, who just comes into the game to take over. And that one is line for strike one. 0-1 on Jeffrey. 0-2 on Jeffries. He swings and misses. 0-2 on Jeffrey. And that one is gone! Jeffrey Nielsen hits an absolute take off his younger brother to put Atlanta up 4-0. Let's go! All right, now here's Campbell Whitford. Campbell will swing and miss at the first pitch. So 0-1, 0-1 on Campbell. Swing and a miss. That one's on the top of the zone by Campbell Whitford. And Campbell will throw his hat off again. And an 0-2 count. Hits the top of the zone for strike 3. He'll strike out.
That was nasty.
An 0-2 count. Hits the top of the zone for strike 3. All right, so here's John Ryan back up after the home run. That one is down low for ball 1. So John Ryan is in a 3-0 count. He is in the driver's seat. What will he do here? He will walk on 4 pitches. John Ryan will walk to first. So Jeffrey's up with 1 on. 1 out, 1 on first for Jeffrey Nielsen. Check swing, he did not go. And the lights just turned on at the stadium. 1-0 count on Jeffrey. 2-0 the count. 3-0. Blake Nielsen is having trouble finding the zone here. So a 3-0 driver's seat count for Jeffrey Nielsen. And he will walk on 4 pitches. Blake Nielsen has walked the last 2 pitchers, or the last 2 hitters on 4 pitches. And that'll bring up Campbell Whitford. So here comes Campbell Whitford. 1 out, 1 on second, 1 on first. And that one is strike 1 as he swings early. 0-1 on Campbell Whitford. 0-2 on Campbell Whitford. 0-2 on Campbell. Strike 3 as he swings at 1 up high out of the zone. 2 outs, runners at second and first. And that'll bring John back up. First pitch is outside for ball 1. 1-0 for John with 2 on and 2 outs. That one is whacked foul, right side. 1-1 on John. 1-2 as he swings at 1. And that one is up high out of zone, but he swings and misses. For strike. Strike 3. Blake Nielsen will get the strikeout as Washington will have some work to do to try to make a comeback in this one.
Swing and a miss? You serious?
So here's Jeffrey Nielsen back on the mound with 1 out as the first pitch is fouled back. And Davis will tip it in the zone. 1 out in the top of the third. And that'll bring Blake Nielsen back up to face his brother. And that one is tipped in the zone again. 2 straight tip in the zones. 2 quick outs for Jeffrey Nielsen. And Samuel Rhodes is Washington's last chance in game 1. Last chance for Washington. 2 outs, top of the third. First pitch is in there for strike 1. 0-1 on Sam. 0-2 on Sam as that one is by him for strike 2. 0-2, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Jeffrey Nielsen trying to close it out. And that one is hit high, and it is. Oh, it's dropped by John. It's dropped by John, and Samuel Rhodes keeps the game alive. It is an error by John Ryan.
Thank you, John.
The War Eagles have life late in the game.
Oh, man. Why did I think that was going out for a minute? I don't know why.
It was close.
And here's Davis Montaigne with 1 on and 2 outs. And that one is by him for strike 1. And that one is in there for strike 2. And once again, the War Eagles are on their last strike. And that one is in there for strike 3. The Atlanta Attackers take game 1 of the 2026 Daytona World Series. Your final score is 4-0. That one is in there for strike 3.
Hey, big game 1 dub.
Need one more.
Need one
Job-
more.
job's
Job's
not
not done. Nope. Still have a game 2 going with.
We're also going to leave with the Oaks.
They call us elderly.